December 7th, 1941. 7:48. Pearl Harbor erupts in chaos. Smoke fills the air as Japanese aircraft dive from the sky. The Pacific Fleet is decimated, with 8 battleships damaged or sunk. Over 2,400 Americans are killed, marking the United States' entry into World War II. But beyond the smoldering wreckage lies a hidden force, a silent service that will soon change the course of the war. The submarine fleet, largely untouched by the attack, stands ready. With only 55 submarines, the U.S. Navy adopts a new strategy: hit hard, strike fast. The order is clear: cripple Japan's maritime supply lines. Beneath the waves, these steel predators lurk, waiting to unleash their fury. The Japanese Empire, reliant on vast ocean routes for resources, underestimates this threat. But the submariners know their mission: to strangle Japan's lifeline. And they are about to begin one of the most effective naval campaigns in history. January 20th, 1942. The USS Gudgeon slips quietly beneath the waves, embarking on the first American submarine patrol of World War II. Her mission: to penetrate Japanese waters and disrupt enemy shipping. At 1,475 tons, the Gudgeon is part of the Gatto class, armed with 10 torpedo tubes and deck guns for surface targets. Captain Elton Grenfell knows the risks, but he also understands the potential impact. A single submarine can sink thousands of tons of enemy shipping. As Gudgeon cuts through the dark waters, the crew fights the claustrophobia and tension of life underwater. Each sonar ping, each depth charge, echoes through the hull. What they didn't know was that Japanese anti-submarine tactics were still in their infancy. The element of surprise is theirs, and they intend to exploit it. Less than a month into her patrol, Gudgeon claims her first victim. The Japanese submarine I-173, the silent service, has begun its campaign. March 4th, 1942. The USS Tambor, navigating the treacherous waters of the South China Sea, encounters a Japanese convoy. The night is pitch black, the sea calm. Captain John Murphy peers through the periscope, calculating speed and distance. 5 enemy ships, unescorted, glide unaware of the looming danger. Murphy orders torpedoes ready. The crew holds their breath. At 3:15 a.m., torpedoes streak silently through the water. Explosions light up the night. 2 Japanese freighters are hit. Chaos ensues. As the surviving ships scatter, the Tambor vanishes into the depths. But the success isn't without cost. The Japanese begin to strengthen their anti-submarine measures. Depth charges become more precise and patrols more frequent. Yet the submariners adapt, developing new tactics: silent running, evasion maneuvers. The Tambor's attack is just one of many. The beginning of a relentless campaign weakening Japan's ability to wage war. June 1942. The Battle of Midway marks a turning point in the Pacific War. While aircraft carriers steal the spotlight, submarines play a crucial supporting role. The USS Nautilus, under Commander William Brockman, shadows the Japanese fleet. Despite being detected and attacked by destroyers, Nautilus persists in tracking the enemy. Her persistence pays off. At 10:20 a.m., she spots the Japanese carrier Kaga, crippled by airstrikes. Brockman orders a torpedo attack. Depth charges explode around them, but the crew stays focused. The Kaga is hit, adding to the chaos that seals Japan's defeat at Midway. The submarine's role is often overshadowed, but their contributions are vital. In the aftermath, the U.S. submarine fleet is emboldened. They realize their potential as both hunters and gatherers of intelligence. The ocean becomes their battlefield, and they are determined to win. November 1943. The USS Wahoo, commanded by Dudley "Mush" Morton, embarks on a daring patrol in the Sea of Japan. Morton is known for his aggressive tactics, often surfacing to engage enemy ships. Wahoo's crew respects his boldness, and it pays off. In a single patrol, Wahoo sinks 10 enemy vessels, totaling over 32,000 tons. Morton's tactics are unconventional, but they inspire a new generation of submariners. His daring operations demonstrate the potential of submarines to strike fear into the enemy. However, the success comes at a high cost. Japanese anti-submarine warfare improves with more effective depth charges and air patrols. On October 11, 1943, Wahoo is lost with all hands, a somber reminder of the risks these silent warriors face. Yet, Morton's legacy endures. His aggressive stance becomes a blueprint for submarine operations throughout the war. 1944. The tide of war is turning. U.S. submarines, now numbering over 150, dominate the Pacific. They become the wolf pack, hunting Japanese convoys with relentless precision. The USS Archerfish, a Balau-class submarine, earns its place in history. On November 29, 1944, under the command of Joseph Enright, Archerfish spots the Japanese aircraft carrier Shinano, the largest of her kind. Enright orders a daring surface attack. At 3:17 a.m., 6 torpedoes are fired. 4 find their mark. Within 7 hours, Shinano sinks, taking with her a crew of 1,035. The loss is a strategic blow to Japan, highlighting the effectiveness of submarine warfare. The U.S. Silent Service has become a formidable force, sinking over 1,300 enemy ships by war's end. Their stealth and precision prove critical in cutting off Japan's resources, paving the way for Allied victories in the Pacific. April 1945. The war in the Pacific is nearing its bloody conclusion. Submarine tactics have evolved alongside technological advancements. Equipped with radar and sonar, U.S. submarines like the USS Barb, commanded by Eugene Fluckey, carry out daring raids along the Japanese coast. Fluckey, known for his innovation, launches a commando raid on the Japanese mainland, the only landing on Japan by American forces. As Barb surfaces near the enemy shore, a team of saboteurs deploys to destroy a train line. At 1:45 a.m., the mission is a success. Explosions erupt as a train derails, marking another victory for the Silent Service. These raids disrupt enemy logistics and morale. Submarine crews, though often unsung, are essential to the Allied strategy. Their ability to strike deep into enemy territory demonstrates the versatility and impact of undersea warfare. August 1945. The atomic bomb drops on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, sealing Japan's fate. But the submariners who served in the Pacific reflect on their own contributions. By the end of the war, submarines have sunk 55% of Japanese merchant ships, effectively crippling the nation's economy and war effort. These unsung heroes endured cramped conditions, relentless enemy attacks, and long patrols, yet their resolve never wavered. The Silent Service not only proved the strategic value of submarines, but also set the stage for post-war naval doctrines. As the world transitions to peace, these submariners carry the memories of lost comrades and the knowledge that their service was pivotal in shaping history. Their legacy is etched into the annals of naval warfare, a testament to the power of stealth, strategy, and sacrifice. Post-war, the lessons learned from the submarine campaign shaped the future of naval warfare. The effectiveness of American submarines in disrupting enemy supply lines influences military strategies worldwide. Innovations in sonar, radar, and torpedo technology continue to evolve, driven by the experiences of those who served. The Cold War sees the rise of nuclear-powered submarines, extending their reach and capabilities. The Silent Service, once a fledgling force, becomes a cornerstone of naval strategy. The men who served carry their stories into civilian life, ensuring that the sacrifices made beneath the waves are not forgotten. As veterans gather to share their tales, they are reminded of their unity, their courage, and the impact of their mission. Their legacy continues to inspire future generations of submariners who take to the seas with the same commitment to excellence and duty. The story of America's submarine war is one of innovation, bravery, and determination. These hidden hunters transformed the Pacific theater, showcasing the power of stealth and surprise. As we look back on their achievements, we prepare to explore the next evolution in naval warfare, the aircraft carriers that would redefine the role of sea power in the modern era. Join us next time as we delve into the rise of these floating fortresses, the new kings of the sea, and their pivotal role in shaping the outcome of World War II and beyond.